not know if there was a sunset on the previous policy. This is going to remain in force until we deem it not enforceable, correct?
Correct. I mean, until the council decides it no longer wishes to sell property or wishes to have us reevaluate the property.
Good. Thank you for that clarification.
Anyone else?
You know, I'm going to say the same thing I said last time. I kind of feel like this item came to us in a backwards manner. I mean, I feel like the appraisal should have been done before there was a recommendation, because really we're flying blind and we're effectively, you know, listening to the people outside the city at the expense of people inside the city. So I guess the best I can do here is appeal to my fellow council members to say, let's take a step back and reassess what the real value of that property is, because really, again, we're looking at the people here inside the boundaries, and most of these sales are outside of the boundaries. So I move that we table this decision until we can get an appraisal of those properties.
Okay. There's a motion on the floor. Is that enough time?
Plenty of time.
Failing to find a second, the motion dies. Entertain another motion.
I move that we establish a price of 56 cents per square foot for the sale of property pursuant to the February 21st, 2011 Gardner Lake land sale policy until such a time that the city council determines that the sale price should be reevaluated.
Motion shoot, second Harrison, that we establish a sales price of 56 cents per square foot for the sale of the property pursuant to the February 21st, 2011 Gardner Lake land sale policy until such time that the city council determines that the sale price should be reevaluated. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
No.
Motion carries. Thank you, Brian. Okay. Council updates. Hey, we've got one more. Sorry. I mean, we're getting like, you know, we're getting dangerously close to getting out of here before 8.
I'll talk really fast.
Consider the acceptance of easements and rights of way for the final plat for Madison's Corner, FP-14-01. Mike, welcome, really.
Thank you. This is a final plat for Madison's Corner at the southwest corner of Madison and Moonlight. It's a 1.39 acre single lot subdivision that will accommodate a 4,000 square foot Casey's store. This is a slide of the plat itself, the final plat. The Planning Commission has the authority to approve the site plan for this project, and they did at the February 25th meeting. The property is currently zoned for convenience store retail and fuel sales, so that's a permitted use in that zone. Therefore, it's just a site plan that's required plus the plats. Key points: dedication of right-of-way and access will be completed by the current property owner. Excise tax is to be paid prior to the recordation of the plat. There was a lot of discussion, I wouldn't say a lot of discussion, but some discussion in the previous staff reports for the site plan review and the preliminary plat regarding traffic issues, and I can expand on that if you'd like me to. It's explained in the council action form and in the attached staff report. Just to summarize, the Planning Commission approved the final plat for Madison Corner and forwarded it to the City Council with a recommendation to accept the easements and rights of way subject to the following conditions, which I mentioned. The required excise tax was paid. Additional 20 feet of right-of-way along Moonlight Road should be dedicated to the city. And the final layout of utilities and locations of associated easements are subject to review and approval by Public Works. There are easements to accommodate the public access along the north side of the site along Madison, and there are access easements for vehicular access easements into the site, adjacent to the lot as part of the subdivision. With that, I'll be happy to take any questions or comments.
Well, first, if there's anyone in the attendance that would like to make public comment on new business item number 6. With no one coming forward, questions for Mike?
So when we're looking at the final plat, Mike, on page 132 of our document here, that includes the easements that we have requested with regard to 20 feet on the north side as well along the Moon Line, correct?
Those are shown on that final plat, that's right. The easements, the vehicular access easements are just immediately off the lot.
Mm-hmm.
All the property around this site is all owned by the same property owner.
Okay. That's why, although it's crossing property lines in the south, it's not really an issue.
Correct.
Anyone else? Certainly entertain a
I
motion.
move we consider the acceptance of easements and right-of-ways for the final plat for Madison Corner, FP 14-0.
Second.
Motion Harrison, second Schutz, that we accept the easements and rights of way for the final plat for Madison Corner, FP-14-01, subject to stipulations previously stated. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Second case is coming to town. Very good.
Third.
Are they planning on keeping the Main Street location open? Have we determined that?
They have not said they are. I think we can speculate that there's a possibility that will go away. That's,
Well, maybe it'll be third, maybe it'll be second. Second, how about this? Second new cases coming to town. All right, very good. Council updates. Does staff have anything for council?
Mr. Mayor, Council, just wanted to direct your attention to an email I sent out on Friday. I don't know if you saw that. In that email, I attached a flow chart of the development process and also flow charts of the planning process that relates to the development process. As we've heard, which is not uncommon for any city, I think, the development process is confusing. And so we've created these flow charts that are posted on our website. They're posted on the development process page in the community development page of the website. Again, the way they're supposed to work, they describe the overall process. One chart describes the overall process, and there are several charts depending on the zoning of the property, the proposed land use, the design. Those will determine what type of planning process is required, whether it's rezone, site plan review, final development plan, et cetera, et cetera. That's used with that principal flow chart that describes the overall development process, which includes the planning phase and the building permit and inspection and construction phase. I think this is an opportunity for the council to become more familiar with the process, so as you get questions, you can, if you feel like it, you can certainly answer those questions. You can also direct those questions to staff, and we'd be happy to answer those questions as well. One thing I want to point out is I think some people look for a document as a silver bullet to explaining things and providing customer service, and I feel it's very important that staff recognize, the community development staff recognizes that they don't replace the need to talk to people, answer questions, anticipate customer needs, those types of things. So we're moving forward and trying to do a better job of communicating with people and explaining the process up front.
Very good. We received those. I looked them over. I thought that it was good work. Those are documents that will be given out, not just available on the website, but will be given out to people that are in the process of.
Absolutely. In some cases, I can require that people have a pre-application meeting for certain types of development, like something significant like a rezoning or something like that. we'd have a pre-application meeting